Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Hazard. He's picked... Hazard! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's only too happy to... And Cruyff has another go! And that is wildly off target.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Tchouaméni. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Cruyff. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
First quarter of an hour gone. Pass is just off target.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Hazard. Bastoni calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palermo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi, and the shot's on here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hazard. He's away! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Keeper's got good distance on that. Conte. Now it's Torres. A nice sequence of passes, this. Cruyff. Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Neymar looks to get on the end of this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Hazard is flagged offside. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Olise. Some good work on the right flank here. Conte. And it's Beckham. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He has found the way through. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, played right into his path. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
No luck with that dink over the top. Can he get it through? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's managed to gift it back. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan kick off the second half. Well, that's well seen too. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fernando Torres certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Conte.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Conte. De Jong. And it's Hazard. Rummenigge! Oh, and one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Palermo. Numero 19.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Belletti.
22. Il numero
Good
9.
run down the right.
Il numero
Gets a
6.
good foot in there. De Jong. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. And that has been clubbed away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
he's
di
done very well to take that back.
71.898 spettatori.
Back into the middle. And he's running through. Nunez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And that's left, climbs up big! Goal! Palermo! And they've got their lead back. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Tchouaméni.
Inter may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Abbiati catches it safely. Adams cuts out the pass. Nakata. Hazard. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber cuts it out. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe. Cruyff. Cruyff's cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tchouaméni. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Looking tidy in possession here. Gnabry. Thuram. Gnabry is herring after that one. Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's looking to set free a runner. Passes, chance! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Sostituzione per il Palermo. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
He's got a side of goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Tonali, Palermo finding their passes. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. De Jong looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Timber tries to clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone forward. Well read, nice interception. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe! And that is a little undercooked. Now there's... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Mohamed Salah. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Punched away. Guardiola with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Fernando Torres. Danger averted for now. Foot in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. And here's Neymar. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dumfries is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's the throw. Gets his pass away. Now it's Cruyff. Real chance! Goal! Inter!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Deftly away. Salah. He gets big! They just took too long getting forward.
Cruyff simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Van Basten cuts it out. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dumfries. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played back towards his own goal.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. Cruyff. Mbappe.
Inter making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff chasing after it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played back in. He's in here! Heads it! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the runner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Short changes him with that pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Check is there to clear. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a little off target. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff. Terrific header. No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field, number 11, Jan Cullen. Number 5, Pirlo.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't...
Neymar! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but...
And a shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
He's got it all! And it's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's through here.
Added minutes has been
There's the
indicated.
hit! And he hits the net! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Torres is herring after that one. That has been cut short. That's at the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without
and
a doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. And here's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cruyff. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling.
He's having a go! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Syria finding... And the shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Shot a goal! And the pass is intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pinches it off him. Mbappe! The ball has bounced loose now. Tchouaméni. Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Batistuta, he is wide and looking to get onto this. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. That's Beckham. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Stood up well to him there. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. That is a great pick out. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus. Now it's Cruyff. Name. Real chance! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Neymar in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Mateus.
That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Cafu. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that was vital. Beckham. Neymar. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Face to face. He's got the shot away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Mateus.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Baggio. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Beckham. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's in plenty of space here. It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Syria have the chance to go the other way. And he's being shifted off it. Inter Milan making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
Mateus. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. Messi. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Decent hit! And he's following up!
Mateus.
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around.
Here we go
this
again
stadium.
then.
Substitution.
Neymar. Oh, delightful ball. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Deftly away. And it's Cavani. Now then, the ball's come loose. Syria have reclaimed it. Mateus.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chouameni, and it's Baggio. And here's Batistuta. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge, Matthäus. He is through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Taken back almost at once.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Cavani. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
And it's Baggio. He's a sharp little ball here. Matthäus. Mbappe. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Played back in. Roberto Baggio. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now he's had a hit! They've scored! And the comeback is complete!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Abiati can pick that up. De Jong. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Cruyff. He's had it taken off him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Chance to finish. And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi swept in. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. And it's Cruyff. And he thumps it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he was quick to react. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered it.
And the shot! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. Messi trying to keep this in. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Davids, Hullet, and he's had a hit. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hullet is offering a right smile there.
Mbappe. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And here's Messi. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14, Neymar. Lascia il campo per il numero 24, Cavani.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni gathers from the goal kick. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Madrid making another change here. A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Inter Milan have their third corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3. Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Hernes. Oh, good. It's Cavani! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Cavani did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Rummenigge. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. There's the hit! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Inter Milan are opting for Mbappe! Rummenigge. Well, played right into his path. Dumfries. He has found the way. Real chance! Rummenigge finds himself offside. And he's had it nicked away. Time and again they are repelled. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he was alert to it. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Can he put it away? Acrobatic effort! Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Cavani. Pass is just off target. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, played through for the wide man. Oh, what a climb! Played back in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Inter Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, Messi. Numero 5, lasciano il campo per il numero 10, Beckham. Il numero 15, Villa. Cambio di giocatori.
And the second half gets underway. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. He rises! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And smartly reclaimed. He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte. Davids. Hernes. David Villa. Now the finish! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Il campo per il numero 8, Vieira. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And they win it back again. And another try! Davids tries to clear. Chiellini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. It's anyone's ball now. Cleared away. Hullet. And it's Hullet. David Villa. That's a nicely measured pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Di quest'oggi è di 80.113
That
spettatori.
is a little undercooked. Cavani. There's the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
They're up to 5 corners now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's one-on-one! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner, good chance. The corner count is rising. That's 6.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Up he goes! Ruled out the best in the keeper. Taken back almost at once. Kvaratskhelia. Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Gullit. Mbappe! Davids! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. He's looking to set free a runner. Terrific header! No mistake! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and bet it perfectly.
Madrid playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Beckham. And he's got... And Beckham! He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Cleared without hesitation. And he's there to retrieve it. Always onto this. Cavani! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Davids! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Madrid have their second corner now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Cleared without complication. Out of play for a throw. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Gently done. The ball has bounced loose now. Beckenbauer. So that's it, it is all over. Inter Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And we're underway. Looking tidy in possession here.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
And it's Iniesta. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. In with a header! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Iniesta. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's going right the way across. Celik. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Oh, what has happened here? Van Bauten. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Iniesta. He's had it taken off him. Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he welcomes it in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Iniesta. Short changes him with that pass. That is a great pick out. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting, and the shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Neymar. Iniesta.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Iniesta. Serginho. And that is not finding anyone. Time and again they are repelled. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. David Villa. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Iniesta. And they can counter here. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. He's got full. Cleared without hesitation. Guardiola. David Villa. Now it's Lampard. Deftly out wide. Lampard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Now it's Lampard. Oh, great ball! Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Petit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man.
And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Whistle goes,
Substitution in
and
progress.
we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
De Jong. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp, and they win it back again. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nicked it back promptly. Celik. Lampard, a true great in every sense of the word. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cruyff. That's a corner kick. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that was vital. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. It's a sharp pass. Back into the middle. Chance!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And Torres! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
898.
Serginho. Now it's Xabi Alonso.
Batistuta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi. And that could set him on his way. He's found the way through. Great hit! Oh, he's been caught napping. Torres is flagged offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
Great
here.
ball if he can get there. Abiati getting this one clear. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Batistuta brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Iniesta. Messi wins the duel this time. De Jong. Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Corner number 2 then.
Batistuta. Number 15, Iniesta. Number 6,
Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way.
coming on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Scholes. Number
That's been
14,
one straight back.
Ronaldinho.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Scholes floats it up and over. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xabi Alonso. Cruyff. Celik.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Moved on forwards. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Scholes. Fiddles it through. He's got away. There's the hit! And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.